the truck, something for the shop, something I've been wanting to do. I saw this done somewhere else, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a sign using this here rope light. There's 16 feet of rope light. Right now it works out on battery, but I'm going to try to get a voltage regulator or something so I can plug it in the wall. But kind of like neon, except for it just lights up blue. Let me hit the lights here real quick. Well, there's still lights on, but anyway, that's what it is. It comes in a 16-foot roll and runs on 2 AA batteries, or you can have it flashing or flashing faster. My daughter thought it was pretty cool because you can wrap it all around your body and stuff. So she's wanted me to get a bunch more. It's super cheap. I think this was only like $3. And to be honest, I don't remember where I got it. If it was Amazon or eBay, it was one of the two. Real easy to find though. Hit the lights back on. But it was only about $3. Kind of a cool day here in Iowa. Not too bad. It's supposed to get up in the 70s tomorrow and the next several days. So hopefully spring's here and the warmer weather's here and I can start opening the door and a little more enjoyable. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to make a sign with this. Shut this off. And let me situate you over this way. Hold on. Don't get sick on me. And I'm going to be using that piece of masonite siding right there. And I'll show you how I'm going to do this here in a minute. But first, I'm just going to paint her up with some good old black Rust-Oleum. You know how masonite siding likes to rust. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is a little dirty. I don't want to spray on that yet. Well, I'm going to clean this up a little bit down here and paint that black. And then I'll bring you back in and I'll show you how we're going to do this. So after what seemed like 4 hours, actually was hours, it was about 2 hours I believe, this paint's finally dried enough to where I can work with it. And to do this, I'm using a, I guess you call it a pencil, it's the one that you can use to write on metal with when you're cutting stuff. Anyway, to lay this out, I'm not exactly sure how to do this, to be honest with you, but you have to, if you can see that, it's going to say the Fox Shop, and you've got to lay it out. Let me bring the camera over here. Okay. You have to lay it out so you, get my pencil here, you got to start it, you're going to have to drill a bunch of holes. And so you got to start it down here, you'll feed the wire up from the back, up here, and probably in and back out across here, and then back behind the board, and finish off the T. And then, let's see, you're going to go down here with the H, loop it back up behind, so on and so forth till you get it all done. Hopefully with 16 feet of wire, that should be enough. It eats up a lot more than you think. And focus. So anyway, got the black board and blue wire. I guess that'll work. So anyway, I'll show you a little bit of how I'm doing this once I get going. But that's kind of how I'm doing her. So we'll see. Hopefully this turns out. So I'll bring it back in here in just a little bit. Well, it's not completely done, I don't think, but that's kind of the finished product there. It looks white on this camera. It's actually a blue rope light. I had a lot of excess, so I just kind of went around, and I don't know if I like it or not, but and I may move them around a little bit, or I could completely hide them. Haven't decided for sure what I'm going to do yet, but let me turn the light on here. So when you do this, you thread this down through all your holes, which you have to figure out how you want to do that. and try to figure it out so you use the least amount of wire possible depending on what size of sign you're making. I had plenty left over. I could have gone bigger, but I just didn't know. You could always use string and then take the string out and measure it. You can see the back side of it here, where the ones that goes in through the holes. But you know, for $3, and you can make it, let's see, make it flash, or you can make it flash faster, but I just got to do that. Just something cheap, different, something to put up in the shop. I don't know what I'm going to do with the little design around the outside. I don't know if I like it or not. It looked kind of, I guess, a little too plain without something on there. I don't know. So anyway, like I said, I think it only cost like $3 for the lights, and it's just a piece of masonite siding I had left over from about 20 years ago, I think, and painted it black and made a sign out of it. So I think I'm going to try to do something with the design around the outside. I don't know. I could always just take it off at the end of the P and stick it back behind there and you wouldn't even see it, but since I had extra, I strung it around. So I will show you the finished product once I get it hung up. So hang in there. Well, and there you have it. Not sure it turned out as good as I was hoping it would, but hey, it was cheap, it was something. The thing there on the right hand side looks too much like a number 3, so I might think I may have to change that out. I think that climb up here. Yeah, this is just laying here. Well, no, there. Oh, I taped it right there, so I could do whatever the heck I want to do with that. But anyway, that's it. I'm not sure if flashing would be the yeah, now I just want it constant on. I don't know how long batteries will run on that thing. I would think a long time, but I don't know. Yeah, you can go. Hey boy, that looks white on the camera. But yeah, I don't think it turned out too bad. At least you can read it. It did take a while to make. It took probably a good, not counting the painting, just doing the holes and feeding all the wire through and everything, probably took, gosh, I bet it took a good 3 or 4 hours to do all that. Well, I'm looking sharp. It's really windy outside. But, and with the lights on in here, it really doesn't light up a whole lot. Either that or my batteries are going dead. I had the batteries on the whole time I'd been feeding the wire through and stuff. So I don't know. I don't know if you could put more juice to that or not. It'd be interesting to buy another one and try it. But hey, it's something. So anyway, trying to think of what else to tell you. Oh, when I did these letters, if I did not fall off, O's are hard to do, but I just use super glue to glue them in place, and like on the H and stuff, I tacked them down with super glue, which seemed to work. Got my finger stuck a couple times, but hey, something cheap to do. I don't know what it might be like if you could make one. I don't think you could make one like with the LED lights I put in my truck bed, like with these. You'd have a hard time making, yeah, I don't know. You couldn't feed it, well, might be able to. Have to do big holes to feed it down and back around, and doing O's would be hard unless it would work just like that. I don't know how that would light up. Or will it twist? I don't think that stuff will twist it. Nah, it won't twist. It's too little too, it's just too thin, too stiff. Probably end up breaking stuff. But so anyway, one more look here. Yeah, in the dark, not too bad. With the lights on, you can't really see it. And I don't know if you did a different color, like a whiteboard with red LEDs or not LEDs, the rope light, or something. I suppose you could run 2 rope lights through there, but that'd be a even more time consuming thing. But for $3, I think it turned out pretty decent for a sign. Can't really see it a whole lot with the lights on. Oh well, it was something I thought I would just do to give it a try and see how it turned out. I don't think it turned out too bad. Not quite like a neon sign like on that clock over there, but what the hell, right? So anyway, I have a big project coming up on this here truck. Not sure when I'm going to get to it. Sounds like I'm going to get in the field tomorrow, and depending on weather and everything, on how long that's going to go on. So it may be, I hope not, but it might be a couple of weeks until I get another video up. I was wanting to get it done this weekend, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're going out and field cultivating what was corn ground, what's going to be bean ground, and right now it's too windy to spray, so my dad and my uncle are out cultivating now, and I'm going to go out tomorrow morning and field cultivate, and they're going to hope to spray, and if they can get it sprayed, I don't know, there's talk about starting to plant corn. There's a slight chance of rain this weekend, and if that happens, then hopefully I can get this project done on my truck. And it's a project that I'm questioning whether it's going to be, I don't know. It's either going to be really good or I'm going to wish I hadn't have done it. But it's something I'm going to do. It's almost something I need to do. So anyway, that's the sign. And so if you like this channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and come back for more, because I got a lot more coming, but might be a couple of weeks. I hope not. So we'll catch you later. Bye-bye.